Hey guys, happy Sunday night. I hope all is well in your world. It is all well here at Enough Said Sports. Just got done watching the Atlanta Hawks shock the world. Well, maybe they didn't shock the world. I know a lot of you felt very confident. They definitely shocked me. Congratulations to the Atlanta Hawks. They advance on to the Eastern Conference Finals to face the Milwaukee Bucks after they defeated the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 7 on the road. Highly impressive work by the Atlanta Hawks. Big ups. They already had my respect anyway, but for them to be able to come out and do what they did tonight was extremely impressive. Kevin Herter did an amazing job. Playoff career high for him. Good for that young man. Good for the Atlanta Hawks. Good for Trae Young. Good for all those guys. It's really good to see a young team come together, come of age right before your very eyes, and get the job done. So nothing but respect to the Hawks tonight. I thought they played really well all the way around. I thought they played really well defensively. I thought they caused a ton of turnovers on the defensive end with active hands. They did a really great job defending Joel Embiid and making sure that they gave him different looks. They did a great job also of drawing charges on Joel Embiid, even when he did try to get inside. Just very well done all the way around. Even when Joel Embiid would pass out of the post area, when they kind of show a double team, they'd rotate out quick enough to the shooters to keep them from being able to get a clean look at 3-point, from the 3-point range, 3-point line. And they just got it done tonight, man. And they did it on a night where Trae Young really started out the game. Really slow, obviously. Didn't really get going there into the fourth quarter. I think it was 1 for 14 going into the fourth, and he just, shooters shoot, and he just kept shooting, and he kept staying after it, and ended up getting rewarded. Just the overall effort by the Atlanta Hawks. Really impressed with them. Definitely well done. Unfortunately for us here, enough said, we had a rough day today. The only thing we hit was the over on the Suns Clippers game. Other than that, we lost across the board. We lost the Sixers -7. We also had the over in this game. It stayed way under. We had over 215.5, and it didn't even get close to that. So definitely a tough one, but Mama said there'll be days like this. So it's all good. We take the good with the bad and the bad with the good, and we keep on plugging away and keep on trying to do the best we can to analyze these things and try to get as close to accurate as possible. So sometimes just doesn't work out, and you just run into nights like this. But kudos goes out to the Atlanta Hawks. Now I'm about to get started on the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm wearing the shirt in honor of my man AI there in Philly. If you guys don't know what that is, go Google or YouTube Allen Iverson. We talking about practice and enjoy. But we were talking about practice tonight in Philadelphia. We definitely were not talking about the game. And so I'm going to start with Ben Simmons. I kept on waiting on him to show up in this series. I kept on waiting on him to embrace the challenge and step up. He's been ridiculed all week in the media, all series long, about his free throw shooting. They've resorted to the hack-a-bin strategies. They've done, all manner of things to him, putting him on the line over and over again. The guy doesn't even, he was so afraid of the basketball. It was unbelievable how afraid of the basketball he was. And he cost them this series. I'm gonna divide up the blame. The blame pie has many parts, but I'm gonna say Ben Simmons is the majority of the reason why the Philadelphia 76ers did not advance on to the Eastern Conference Finals. He was an absolute liability. He's somebody that you don't have to pay attention to on the offensive end. The Atlanta Hawks were basically able to play 5-on-4 when they were on the defensive end, and a lot of their rotations on Joel Embiid, being able to show on Joel Embiid the way that they did, had a lot to do with them not having to honor Ben Simmons out anywhere outside of 10 feet from the basket, really 5 feet. I mean, the guy can't shoot, period. And man, as a professional athlete, you have to have some pride. You have to have some kind of something inside of you whenever you're not doing well or you're inadequate in an area. Man, they could have traded Ben Simmons for James Harden, and they didn't do it. That's pretty bad. I don't even know what to say at this point about Ben Simmons. Bless his heart. That's a Southern saying. The boy can't play dead in a horror movie, as Shannon Sharp has said many times on his show. He can't play dead in a horror movie. He's terrible. You got to do something with him. I don't know what you do if you're Philadelphia. I think you got to move him at all costs. It doesn't matter if you get a stick of bubble gum for him at this point. You got to move Ben Simmons out of Philly. He's just not going to work there. Joel Embiid. I thought Joel Embiid played terrible for the past 2 games. I didn't think he played well tonight at all. He wasn't very aggressive tonight. He didn't really try to get to the rim much, and when he did, he telegraphed it so the Atlanta Hawks defenders were able to get themselves set, especially John Collins. Collins did a nice job on him. Whenever he was matched up against him, they were trying to bait him into the jumper, and he took the bait each and every time. And what he should have done is just turn his back to the basket and back him down, and try to get inside, but he didn't do that. I don't even know what to say about him. His conditioning is suspect. He doesn't take care of himself that way. He's not ready to play, and he runs out of gas in the fourth quarter each and every night. It's atrocious. It's really atrocious. And I don't really know what you do with Joel Embiid. I don't know if you got to maybe consider trading him. I don't know. I think this entire Philadelphia 76ers team has to be blown up at this point. I think the process has failed. I'm pretty sure that you get rid of what you got. I think you might even consider trading Embiid and Simmons. I don't know what you get back in return, but I know you got to start over because neither one of those guys have it. So it's pretty pathetic on their part to come out and give up those leads against the Hawks that they had earlier in the series. 3 20-point plus leads given up in this series, and it's pretty disgusting. Lastly, I'm gonna get to Doc Rivers, and I don't like and enjoy criticizing players, coaches, etc. I know how hard it is to do what they do, so I don't enjoy doing it, but I got to tell the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And Doc Rivers, I don't think he's the right coach for this team. I don't think Doc Rivers is the right coach for anybody. He showed you over a long, huge body of work with the LA Clippers, with them collapsing over and over and over in the playoffs. I could just list all the times. I can tell you one comes to mind last year, up 3-1 against the Nuggets. They collapsed. And just that was the last of many times Coach Rivers has collapsed. And it's just unfortunate, man. He seems to be a really good coach overall, but I don't know what it is about his coaching style. I don't know if it's an adjustment thing. The thing about it is that Tyrese Maxey should have been starting in this series. He should have benched Ben Simmons for this game and started Tyrese Maxey. I wouldn't have played Ben Simmons 1 minute in this game. I think that Tyrese Maxey would have given you a much better chance to win this game than what Ben Simmons gave you ultimately. So, it's a feeling of shock. Don't really know what to say. this is a team that, the Atlanta Hawks, who are banged up themselves. They're missing players, and they're not better talent wise. They got more heart than you. That's the bottom line. They exhibited an extreme amount of heart in this series. I thought Doc Rivers got out coached by Nate McMillan. Nate McMillan made excellent adjustments throughout the series to make some changes in there and make things happen for his team. And it's crazy. It's crazy. But congratulations to the Atlanta Hawks again. Can't say that enough. Really, really impressed with them. And we'll continue on here. I'm gonna drop a series preview on the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Atlanta Hawks in the Eastern Conference Finals here in just a moment. So stay tuned for that one. But that's what I got, guys. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this series. Don't even know what to say. I'm in complete shock. I can't believe I'm here doing a video saying that the Atlanta Hawks just went to Philly and beat Philadelphia 76ers in a Game 7 with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons on the floor. It's insane. So thanks, guys. Talk to you soon, and I will catch up with you shortly. Thanks.